not being coached, you just wouldn't know that. And so, for the mom who just called in, like your kid, he's in 8th grade. I'm sure he is like amazing at so many things that you probably haven't tapped into. And so I just encourage you to just, see what he likes to do. So he's good at football, but he might also be good at drawing or, just so many things. So I just
Absolutely
challenge you to tap into those things too.
That is such a great point, Sean. Thank you so much for saying that. And with everything that she mentioned, there absolutely positively are scholarships for that. Mm-hmm. And so I always kind of do this thing like, are you left-handed? And only I think 10% of the entire population is left-handed. There's a scholarship for that. But are you right-handed? Guess what? There's a scholarship for that too. So, I mean, it's just so many different things. And the earlier you start, so it's never ever too early. We always say that. It's never too late, but it's never too early. It's never ever too early. So 8th grade, 9th grade, 10th, 11th, 12th. It's never ever 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 too early, never too late. But when I appreciate my little 2nd grader who's won his first college scholarship? I absolutely do. And do I appreciate my little 2.5-year-old who's been volunteering and applying for 5 scholarships so far? I absolutely do. Do I appreciate my little 1st grader who was with us during our writing workshop, right? I appreciate him. I told him, I said, you've applied for 4 scholarships. He was like, no, excuse me, I've applied for 5. I'm sorry, 6-year-old, that I was incorrect on the number of college scholarships that you've already applied for. So it's never, ever too early, but it's never too late. So please give us a call, 702-623-9500, or right here in the studio if you have questions, 702-647-3688. So Nigel, how many scholarships have you applied for?
I've actually only applied for one. It's called the World Changer Scholarship, and it's offered by my orthodontist, Dr. Cree Hamilton.
Absolutely, which is so cool, because this is how this went, Nigel. So I think you were at school. So I get a text from mommy, and she's like, Rhea, I don't know about this, but I think it's a scholarship, and it looks like he's eligible. And I was like, okay. I said, well, you know what, Mrs. Murray, you should go ahead and apply for that. We were still working through some things, but I was like, I have a writing workshop this weekend, and if you guys decide to be a part of Scholarship Solutions, we will help him do this.
So, and let me just add the timeline. I text her on a Friday.
Yep.
The deadline to apply for this scholarship was on a Monday. And it seemed so overwhelming because they told us that you have to have a 500-word essay and you've got to do this and that. It's Friday. I'm thinking there's no way, but, because we had a coach, I figured there was a possibility. So, so that was on Friday. She had a scholarship workshop, like an essay writing on Saturday. We went to that.
Yep. They showed up. Nigel, actually, how many essays did you write in a 3-hour period of time? Do you remember?
I think it was 3.
This kid wrote 3 essays. Did you know this, Mr. Murray?
I did hear about it.
500 plus word essays in a 3-hour period of time. Phenomenal writer. Knock these essays out, and then what, Nigel, was the product of your coming to the workshop, filling this application out, doing it all basically in 6 hours? You completed a complete application. What's been the fallout from that?
So basically, why did I do it?
Sure, talk to why'd you do that?
Well, if I win the scholarship, it'll be I will gain $2,000 for my scholarship, and then I'll get $500 for whatever I would like to spend that on. And I plan to make a closet for kids that don't have clothes, so I can take that money and buy stuff that kids like to wear and just give it to them.
Wasn't this so great? So he thought about this concept because this was a merit-based scholarship. So if you guys don't know, a merit-based scholarship is basically based on volunteerism traditionally. You could just kind of erase that word merit, cross that out, and put volunteerism. And so he has this great idea. He's been tutoring some students. He's been working with students who have a little bit maybe underprivileged, maybe we could use that term. And so he's been helping these students out, and with that he saw that they had needs, something like clothes and shoes and basketball shorts, things that he likes but they didn't maybe have. And he said, you know what, I want to come up with a kid's closet. Is that what it's called, Nigel? And he wanted to use K, so they're both K's, right?
Yep.
So it's Kids Closet. He wants to do that with his church. And so he wrote this to this scholarship company. And then what happened from that, Nigel?
Say that again?
Do you remember what happened? So you sent in your information, and what happened next?
On Monday, you were at the library. You
Oh
sent
yeah,
it in
on
Saturday.
Monday they called me and told me that they wanted to take pictures of me to like put on their website and stuff. And on that Thursday we went to Tulip Springs and they took pictures.
So go ahead, Sean.
So we did he wrote the essay on Saturday.
Yep.
We submitted it Monday morning on the deadline, and by that evening, they had called us and told us that out of over 40 kids who had submitted applications for the scholarship, he was one of the 12 finalists.
One of the 12 finalists. Brian, can we get a whoop whoop? Little applause for that. Is that not amazing?
Yes, I'm super
the
excited.
tenacity, the determination to get rid of the fear, which I definitely explained to Mrs. Murray over and over again. I said, Sean, you know what? You all had to get rid of a lot of intimidation because that was quick. Honestly, guys, I think Nigel is my quickest turnaround. I've had some quick students. I've had some things. It was like about 2 weeks that they started and they came with us, and in about 2 weeks they won a scholarship. This was definitely the quickest. It was like less than 12 hours. It was like submit, and they were on the phone like, you are awesome. Did they explain to you he was one of the best applicants or something like that, Sean?
When the lady called us, we were actually at the library when we got the call that Monday, so I literally was screaming in silence. I was like, what? And so she told us that they've been, she's done this for a while, and he was definitely one of the best. And I was just so amazed. It was just great having your team help him with the with the resume, and it was just amazing. I mean, I am just so gosh, I can't find the word I'm looking for, but I believe in scholarship solutions. We're new clients, but I mean, anyone who will listen, I'm telling them. I even told our cousin, he has like a 4-month-old baby. I'm like, dude, you have got to sign up and get, because babies can get scholarships. And so imagine if, I wish we would have started with Nigel. Like, had I known what we know now, I mean, the moment I had him, like, we'd have so many scholarships right now because he's done so many things. Right. And, that's money. That's money for his education. So.
Are there scholarships for babies in the womb?
There are. I've had 2 womb babies. Facebook, I've had 2 womb babies. One's 9 months old now. The other's 2.5. Yes, sir. And at 4 months old, that's the youngest we've had to apply for a scholarship. Was 4 months old. So it is never, ever, ever too early, but it's never too late. There are a plethora of scholarships for infants. Absolutely, positively. And yes, listening audience, these are college scholarships. They're not scholarships for them to go to private school. They're not scholarships for them to go to the best preschools. These are scholarships for them to have an investment in their college education. Now, there are times when the company will give the family the check. And if they say, hey, for us, it would be to put them in this academy or to make sure that they're on this best soccer team. They can use that money that way, saying, we know that this is going to be an investment now for those scholarships later. But there are some families who say, nope, we're not going to do that. This goes right into the college fund. And then and that's the decision of the parent through that organization or company. So it's so nice. So I think this scholarship that you all won, we don't know the amount just yet, but whatever that is, I think that they are giving the money straight to the families. So you guys will be able to make that decision on how you want to use those resources, which is
the great thing
so
about
nice.
This one is some of the money will go to him, and then some of it will go to his school. They are actually awarding, like, whoever wins, they are going to give money to the school they go to and to the cause. Whichever cause they want to use. So it really is a great scholarship.
Absolutely incredible. So Sean, you did a great job recognizing it. Kudos to you. Nigel, you did an amazing job, not just writing one. Every time you finished, I was like, well, how about we just go on and do another one? And you're like, cool. Tap, 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 tap. Well, no, you were actually doing this, huh? You had the tablet, swiping away on the tablet. So I was so proud of you and so impressed with that whole process because it wasn't easy. Sean, you had something?
I think another great thing for me so far, having a coach, is a lot of times our kids will hear things from somebody else better than they will us. So had I sat with him and tried to knock out a 500-word essay, OMG.
Times 3.
times 3, it would be impossible. But to go in there with Miss Rhea, and I sat in there for a minute, and I tried to interject, and Miss Rhea was looking at me like, "Lady, please."
Love you.
Yeah, love you, but she pointed to the door. So I waited in the lounge area, and as soon as I left, Nigel did amazing. So sometimes kids are like babies when they're around their parents.
And it's okay because I hear that all the time. It's like, I've been saying this for a million years, but it's like it comes from your mouth, and all of a sudden it's like chocolate milk dipped in gold. I don't get it, I don't understand it, but however we make it work. So go ahead and give us a call, 702-647-3688. I think we might even have one more minute left. Oh my gosh, you guys, I think we're almost done. So let me give you guys this, 623-9500. That's our office. Scholarship Solutions is our social media. We are doing our second Saturday and Sunday in December 9th and 10th at 3 o'clock. That's our free seminar. And we want to help you to have a debt-free college experience just like the Murray family is working on right now. Let me ask you this, Murray family. If you could give us 3 pointers on how to help a student go to college debt-free, can you leave us with that?
Well, I'm looking at your sign, and your motto is "It's never too late and it's never too early." I say choose early.
Choose early.
Start as early as you can. We've kind of already talked about that
Absolutely.
quite a bit, but the earlier you start, the farther along you'll be by the time they graduate.
Yes, sir.
And I think also a good tip is to encourage your child to focus on all of the things that they're good at.
Yeah.
Not only sports, not only academics, but like you've already explained, volunteerism is very important. So if they can engage in have a wide scope of accolades or talents or experiences, all that goes into the process even better. And then thirdly, get a coach. Get a coach. Call that number and sign up with Scholarship Solutions. I have trouble with that word for some reason.
It's not just you.
Scholarship Solutions.
You didn't say SS.
And that was huge for us. So I don't know if Sean has more, or Nigel may have one too.
Thank you. So anybody, before we get off, you guys want to say any last words?
Other than I'm just so excited about my son's future, and him just the experience of getting the scholarships and just engage in the community and being able to inspire other kids. I have so many friends who have kids around his age, and again, I'm just telling them all, and I believe in it so much. We're actually going to do almost like a little private, event at our house, because I want so many of my friends to know about this, and I just can't seem to get them to, like all the different dates. So we are actually opening up our home, and Miss Rhea's going to come over and kind of do an informational kind of meeting. And so if you know me, and if you have my cell number, then that means you can text me and I will send you the information. But so we're just that excited about it that we just want as many people as we know to get on board to get their kids ready for college.
Thank you. Any last words, Mr. Nigel?
Just start early.
Love that. Yes, like you. You're such a great example. I appreciate that. Well, you guys, this has been a wonderful thing. Murray family, thank you. Mwah, 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 mwah. I appreciate you guys so much. I love you so much. So we will see you guys again. I think it is December 6th. We'll be right here again on the radio. So reach us again, 702-623-9500. Brian, am I okay on time? Because you're not stopping me. Normally you tell me to, cut it out. Oh, see, look, put the stop in, sign up. Okay, 702-623-9500. Scholarship Solutions on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter at Scholarship Doctor. Happy Thanksgiving, you guys. I love you all. God bless you. Dios se bendiga. And we'll see you again December 6th right here on the radio. Bye-bye.